According to reports in the online edition of Palm Beach Post newspaper, 20-year-old Dorenzo Antonio Cates allegedly stole a student's motorcycle at gunpoint at the Northwood University. The Palm Beach Post noted that the victim of the armed robbery told police officers that he was confronted by two men while walking to his motorcycle from the library of the college on January 28th. The man, one carrying a gun, the victim said, stole his black 2005 Honda 600 motorcycle and rode off. 24 hours later, the motorcycle was found by police after it crashed into a car. Reports noted that just a few feet away from the scene, a wallet containing a driver's license with Cates' name on it was discovered, along with a motorcycle parking violation sticker received earlier that day. It was discovered that the sticker had been tagged at an apartment complex, and that's where they went to find him. Cates, who was attending the Lincoln College of Technology in West Palm Beach at the time, was arrested on January 29th. According to reports, the second man has not been charged. After reports of arrest reached the Ministry of Education in the Turks and Caicos Islands, Cates' government-funded scholarship was terminated. However, Cates' mother, Cindy Jarrett, is now telling News 4 that she was not formally notified of the scholarship termination before it went public. She said she first learned of the news on the radio.
I've contacted them, as I stated earlier in another on the radio, that I have contacted Mr. Mills, left messages, and up to this present time he hasn't called me as yet. I've actually given the documents that I have to Ms. Williams, who's a part of the Ministry of Education, and she said she would have called me. I think that was either late Friday. She was going to have a discussion over it and give me a call.
Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Carlton Mills, told News 4 by telephone that he did receive the phone calls. However, Jarrett did not include a contact number in the messages. He said further that he was contacted by a representative who called on Jarrett's behalf, and he informed that person of the ministry's decision to terminate Cates' scholarship at that time. Meanwhile, Cates has been released from Palm Beach County Jail and is now being held in a Miami-based detention hall. His mother says his compassionate persona has not changed despite the current situation.
He's just joyfully still yet, and I'm glad that he has that type of spirit, because he's that kind of person.
While Jarrett works persistently to bring her son back to the TCI, after nearly a week of being held without bond, Cates was granted a $10,000 bail that his mother decided not to pay under the advice of her attorney. Jarrett says at this time the attorney has sufficient evidence to make a case.
I've just got off the phone with his attorney. We're working on it. We're working on seeing that the incident, there are other persons involved on his campus, his so-called friends. We are trying to look into at least getting him registered to another college, saying that he has such great grades and no file charges against him.
This incident comes after the September 2008 arrest of another scholarship student, 22-year-old Tavano D'Amico Ramsey, who was charged with 2 counts of DUI after colliding into a police car. For WIV 4 News, I'm Nikira John.